Fala galera, tô aqui ao lado do Renè TeSes, jogador da Heroic e um dos mais antigos da Heroic. Então vamos procurar saber um pouco mais da vida dele. Thank you for having us. TeSes, tell me a little bit about how you started in CS, about your childhood also in Denmark.
I had a really great childhood, a lot of family support, and I have a brother and sister as well. And the reason to why I started all the way back then was because
A brother.
My brother. And we were always fighting whose time it was to play on the PC, because we only had one. And there was like this competitiveness between us, and we always fought who was better. But at one point he stopped playing, and he didn't really play anymore, and then I just kept playing in my teenage years, and I had to drop out of school at some point.
How old were you when you dropped out?
I dropped out when I was 16, 17. And I was about to take my education. I was 2 years in and had like one year left. And then I went to Optic. And that was like my first really big team to play for, and I had to take the opportunity, and I did.
And are your parents, did they always support you?
Yeah, I think.
Did they go to tournaments too?
Yeah, when I dropped out of the school, they were a little bit concerning, and rightfully, but luckily it all worked out, and we took the right decision together. But yeah, they have always been very supportive, and they watch all the games basically. They even watch other teams play, you know, not even me.
Oh, nice.
So they're really
so they
into
understand.
It. Yes, they understand it. They're really into it.
What are your hobbies other than CS? What do you do like on your free time?
Well, right now I go to gym quite a lot, and recently I've also been playing a lot of paddle, playing with
Like
yes, exactly. With my brother, and I enjoy that quite a lot. It's quite fun.
What's your brother's name?
He's Stefan.
Is he older or younger?
He's older.
What city are you from?
A small city called Skjern, but right now I live in Aarhus in Denmark, which is one of the bigger cities.
If you didn't do CS, what would you do?
Yeah, I've gotten asked this question now, and I'm like, I really don't know. Some kind of a salesman, I believe. But I really can't imagine myself in a normal world where I would go to like a normal job and do normal things. Can't imagine.
So you're 23 right now.
Yeah.
And you started out in Heroic and when you were 18.
Yeah, around that time. Yeah.
It's crazy because you're one of the oldest members of
Yeah.
Heroic, if not the oldest.
Yeah.
I mean the oldest.
The players, yeah.
In time-wise, how was your invitation to go to Heroic like?
Yeah, well, it was quite funny actually. It happened at Flashpoint, where Kadian actually approached me, and he was quite jokingly in my eyes, saying that I shouldn't sign any contracts, or I shouldn't do anything or join any other team. He just said wait for a bit, and then 2 weeks later, not even 2 weeks later, like 3 days later, they contacted me and said they wanted me on the team, and then it went pretty fast with joining them.
What was your career high?
The career high was definitely when we won in the Royal Arena in Denmark. I had my whole family there, and friends as well, and yeah, it was just amazing.
Clock, the pressure is so real, the dreams are alive, and Twists wants to rip them from their fingertips. Down in with the up, and now Robs is dead. They've done it! They've done it! They made their dreams come true. A first Danish team to win inside the Royal Arena. A historic day.
So I saw that you said that if you don't win this tournament, you're not coming to Brazil anymore.
Yeah, I think.
I doubt it.
I was thinking about it afterwards, and I'm like, okay, actually, I want to keep going back to Brazil because the crowd and everything is like it's something you don't get anywhere else. So I have to come back, but I will be extremely depressed if we don't win the third time.
Who do you really want to play with in the future? Like, who was your dream player to play side by
play
side?
with? Actually, I don't know this question. I think I don't really have any preference from that. I think I know who I don't want to play with, but
Now I'm curious.
but I think I'm pretty open to play with most people, and when you hear stories about people, like you have to know them first before you actually know if any of it is true. So I'm pretty open to know, to get to know people and to get to play with new people.
What was your feeling when the core heroic fell apart?
Yeah, well, it was something. It was a crazy madness, and something that I didn't expect half a year before that. And it was just a crazy time, and we had to rebuild, and we had to like find ourselves again. And everyone is on different paths now, and it was a very troublesome period. But now it seems like we are on the good side again.
And what was your career low?
Yeah, I think the biggest one is probably all of the Hunden scandal, with all the cheating accusations. I think that was a very low point of my life, and I'm just very happy that I have such a good family and friends, and also TeSes friends that really helped me through that period, because they know me as a person, and they also said to me, there is no way ever that you will ever do that. And that just made me realize, okay, I have some really good support here.
And I feel like if you have the support of the people you love,
yeah, exactly.
You don't care about the rest.
Exactly, right? And it really helped me through it, and happy to have that trust.
If you could define yourself in one word, how do you see yourself as?
As a person?
Sound is so annoying.
Yeah, as a person or as a player?
As a person and as a player.
I think as a person,
Renè versus TeSes.
Yeah, I think I actually don't know. I think I'm kind of the same person as a player also, but I think I'm pretty loyal. I think if I had to put into place one word for both people, is like very loyal to whoever I'm with. I will give everything to the people I love, and I will give everything to the team I play for, and I will never divert to any directions.
Are you scared of anything?
I know. Sometimes I have a tendency of overthinking things, and what people may think of me, and how people may think of a thing I do and stuff like this. But in the recent years, I have been a lot better at handling those things, and now I can relax more in myself and say that it actually doesn't matter what people think, and it's good.
For a while, we had like this Danish dynasty. And then we migrated to Russian dynasty.
Yeah.
And how do you perceive the Danish Counter-Strike right now?
It's in a very bad state right now. I think in terms of team-wise, we don't really have now we have Astralis that is the main full Danish roster, and they haven't been doing quite well. And we obviously we have a lot of Danish players playing on different teams, but it's not like an old Danish lineup where it's like full Danish lineup in Astralis back in the days, and Heroic where it was full Danish. So we have kind of lost it a little bit, I think, and it would be good to see some Danish team doing really well at some point.
Okay, thank you so much, TeSes, for your time, and I also hope to see Danish coming back to the top. So perhaps I'll see you at the final.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.